It's 8 o'clock in the morning here in Disturbia. And they sprayed in fog here, as you can see. See this? I think they dropped fog bombs. Look at this straight line going down to the earth here. Here. Back here, this is where a lot of cows and horses live. It's right near where I live, but I've avoided putting my horses there due to all this fog. They've got quite a few gardens here. Take a look at this. Look at this. Obviously, this is not real fog. It's all along the periphery of the woods. They want to kill the trees. These hypocrites, they speak out of both sides of their forked tongue. All about the environment. Yes, it's about killing it. It's about creating an atmosphere, F-E-A-R. An atmosphere, a political atmosphere and a religious atmosphere. How can it be freezing and then in the afternoon go up to 14 degrees in February? I was talking to my brother today and he said, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm sick of talking about it. The thing is, look at these trees. They're dead. The thing is, when the world begins collapsing all around you, it's going to be too late to talk about it. Maybe Jesus said if he didn't shorten the days, there would be no flesh left because he knew that they were going to be taking away the air we breathe. Look at this. This used to be just thick with trees. Now look at it. And the trees that are left, they're going to, you see, they're being suffocated. They're being suffocated with all this fake atmosphere. And so are we. It's just the trees are dying off quicker than we are. Because they're outside, of course, all the time, and we aren't. But what happens to human beings is we get all of these diseases because of the lack of oxygen. This thick paste is metals based, and it's streaming with the electricity. What do you think all of these poles are for? For providing you electricity in your home? I don't know. This area here was full of water last week. Now look at it, completely dry. Except for just a little bit that's left over. Look at this. It was full of water last week. And the temperature so-called went up. What I'm getting at is I do believe that this stuff that they spray, this mercury, soaks up oxygen. In fact, I don't not only believe it, I know it. I've read about it. And you can read about it too. Mercury soaks up oxygen. Look at this. There's horses here as well. This would also be closer to my house. But I don't want to put my horses there because oftentimes the horses are standing in a flood of fog. There's fog everywhere, of course, but it's real. Look at this. This was also full of water last week, frozen. People were ice skating here on this little lake. I think this one is still rather full because the sun isn't shining here. This is what I'm talking about right here. Where is it now? There we go. That was full of water, full. So my point is that when they begin spraying more mercury, and as it gets warmer, the mercury that is sprayed in the first place soaks up the water. Look at this. they're going to build. They're building everywhere. They're knocking down old buildings to put up new buildings so that they can line them with all of this instrumentation. Look at this. They're spraying here in Disturbia like there's no tomorrow. And it's just a matter of time. You know, I used to love summer, but I don't love it anymore because it's fake heat, it's gas and electricity. And we oftentimes overnight have 28 degrees. Can you imagine sleeping when it's 8? It's like in the desert. Not quite as hot, but it's on that general order. And it's very, 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 very asphyxiating. You cannot sleep. They're taking the oxygen that we breathe. This is what is accounting for all the illnesses. Lack of oxygen.